Yeah.
Start again.
So we have Kemp-Robertson here. He's one of the most important people here in the Cannes Creativity Festival, and I would love to ask you some questions because you know about creativity like no one else. And what do you experience since 3 days you are here? Since
well,
wonderful.
5 days because of the preparation and so on in general. But yeah, I think what's been good for us this year, I think, is trying to bring an element of just to prove the creative impact that advertising has and marketing as a business. So we've introduced streams trying to attract chief execs into the festival. So we ran a forum on Monday exclusively for chief executives, trying to prove the power of creative advertising, marketing ideas, and the impact they can have on growth and EBIT and so on. So I think that's been a big fundamental change to the festival, where we're just trying to expand the ecosystem around Cannes Lion. So just to prove that creativity has an impact beyond the world of marketing.
Yeah, and are you really also thinking that creativity is the key still of the whole advertising world? Does it get more and more important, or what do you think about the core?
Yeah, I mean, I think the definition of creativity is changing, obviously, with the impact of AI. It's a conversation that's dominated a lot of the stages and the sort of talks at various fringe events and so on. But I think that the conclusion seems to be that we're going to go fundamental massive change, and that we have to see AI not as a tool but more as a collaborator. And it's that sense that it's the human dynamic is still going to be really, really important, but I think that this industry is on the brink of huge transformation, and we just need to get used to reframing how we approach creativity as we all talk about the big idea, the big platform and so on, and it's still incredibly valid for many, many brands, but I think we now get to a stage where it's so easy to create vast amounts of content, really personalized content, and you could argue, okay, well, AI can take care of that, but it's the human intervention across the top. It's the prompting, it's the looking for happy accidents, serendipity. One of the conversations that we had this morning, I did a Creatives in Action talk, and there was a point made about the Calvin Klein ad that had the guy from the Bear sitting on this red sofa and amazing backdrop, and it took a human working for an agency to go, do you know what? This isn't about the model, it isn't about the actor, it's about the red sofa. So within 24 hours, that suddenly becomes a thing, and they use it as an ad for Facebook Marketplace. They track down the sofa. And that, that's the sort of thing that machines won't get, that it's just that human kind of intervention on the top of all the technology that's available. And I think that's where we'll head. Yeah.
Would you give us, in the end, you had this keynote in Switzerland with us. Yes. It was an honor to have you. And you said how to win in 2000, is it 30 or 29? 30.
Yeah, well, we're doing it every year now. It's a format for Cannes. So the one that we've just unleashed, Alex Jenkins from Contagious presented yesterday, and that was how to win in 2030. So it's almost like looking 5 years ahead. And what was slightly terrifying was that a lot of the things that we talked about last year as sort of predictions for the immediate future have already trained, transformed. In particular, there was that sort of assumption that human plus AI will always beat AI, and now there's all these sort of scientists and philosophers that are saying, proving that sometimes humans get in the way. So it's all so that's why we're here to fight for creativity, to fight for that sort of human power of ideas, basically. So
thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Robertson, it is an honor to meet you.
Thank you
so much for
your time. That's lovely. Thank you
so much. Can we have a photo?
Yes, and then? Okay. Well, we got the memo on the blue, didn't we? So,
yeah.